Today we got DDG exposed Cinco, the truth. So we literally just reacted to Cinco talking his ish about DDG, man. And we gave our constructive criticism on DDG. I said if the things that Cinco are saying are true, DDG needs to be held accountable. Like this definitely was sounding like some fake energy. But on the flip side, there's always two sides to a story. There's always two sides to a story. So let's see what DDG got going on. Because one thing that I did say, DDG's been on the internet for a long time, and yeah, he's had a lot of beefs throughout his career, but a lot of people have also come out saying that DDG's a genuine guy and that they look up to him, and he's had a lot of positive PR, and he's put a lot of people on throughout his career. So again, I'm never gonna die on no hill trying to defend somebody that I've never met in my life. You feel me? Like DDG is not paying my bills, so hey, I don't care enough to be defending a nigga I don't know. But at the end of the day, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? And that could be for positive and negative things. So let's get right into the video and see what's going on. Now, this is a 2-hour long video. This is a goddamn movie premiere, man. So y'all get y'all popcorn and everything. I will say, if things start feeling repetitive, I'm probably not gonna watch everything. I'm looking for the main meat and potatoes of what's going on in the situation. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. Let's get right into it, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Berto 2. Link to that will be in the description. Berto 2, Berto 2, Berto 2. Come on, let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
All right, man. New month, new beef. All right. Well, everybody just spam the program. Savage Ben, appreciate that 5 gifted. Now, we're going to get straight into it because I know what y'all here for. To start off, now we're going to react to this whole video and I'm going to dissect it. Now, I never wanted to bring this to the internet. I don't do that. Like, we get into it all the time. I done got into it with me and DeShay done got into it before. Me and my brother get into it before. Me and everybody, we in our group chat, we get into it all the time. Like, but we never bring it to the internet. Like, that's just not a thing. And I feel like when somebody brings it to the internet, it's obviously it's an alternative motive to make money or to try to win people's side. Now, I had to unfollow this man. I don't even want to say his name. I had to unfollow this on TikTok. This reposting everything that's negative about me. Now, that's what's weird to me. Like, I would never take it that far to try to he's literally trying to create negative PR on me. Mind you, this is somebody that I consider to be my homie. You know what I'm saying? At one point, just fight all the time. This is what we do, right? This is how you do. It's like, I don't do that. Like, I might come on here and I might be childish. I might play around, troll and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I would never try to fuck up somebody PR or if somebody face card over a petty little beef, right? Now, this could have been squashed. This could have been over with. This shit could have been fixed. I'm gonna break everything down, right? That's what I'm gonna do this stream. It could have been over with. It never had to be this deep. That's why when y'all was asking on the first day, where's Cinco? I'm like, whoever in the group is in the group. I didn't say, hey, Cinco did this and this why he not here. This and I literally was ignoring it, and it was getting to a point where y'all stopped asking and y'all was just enjoying the content, right? And y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Eventually, y'all would have stopped asking for Cinco. So that was my plan. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring to the internet because at the end of the day, I care.
So far, I'm not mad at what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to keep the peace. He's not trying to air the dirty laundry. There's somebody that he has a relationship with. He's not trying to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? But clearly, Cinco didn't feel the same. But
I care about this. No matter if I don't with him now, I don't want to see the lose. You know, that's not my intent. Me hating on Cinco or me saying some bad about Cinco does nothing for me. It does nothing. It doesn't change my trajectory in life. Nothing, like whatsoever. This is very minor to me. I'm a grown man. I got way bigger fish to fry. I got way bigger things that I got to deal with in my life that I'm already dealing with. Ghosting is. I got shit in my life that I'm already dealing with. You think I give a about a little petty ass beef for Cinco, bro? I got way bigger shit to worry about. So with that being said, I'm going to react to his video and I'm gonna break it down. Now I'm gonna say this. Cinco, after this, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. And that's coming as, that's not a threat, none of that. I'm just telling you from experience that continue to go with me and keep going back and forth with me, they never win.
This nigga DDG will be on that bullshit, bro.
Leave this shit alone. Do your content. Do what you do. You feel me? You ain't never got to talk about me again, bro. We ain't never got to shake hands. We ain't got to do nothing. My life going to be great regardless. Your life going to be great regardless. Don't make your whole content about me. You ain't stream every goddamn day. You ain't do all this motherfucking content creation to talk about DDG every day. So let this be the last time. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna troll the fuck out of you. I'm going to troll you today. But after today, I'm not gonna talk about you no more. All right? I'm gonna explain why me and Cinco fell out. I'm gonna explain why everything happened. Down to the wire. I'm a real nigga though, so I ain't finna sit here and expose a bunch of shit. Still bro code regardless. I'd never be that type of nigga to break no type of code, none of that shit. But I'm gonna let y'all know why it's going on, since this is trying to like literally, if you go to his TikTok repost, bro, if you go to his TikTok repost, this is reposting everything negative about me.
That is some whole shit, I ain't gonna lie. Just on some like, not even, I just feel like that's just some grown man shit. Reposting bullshit on another man is just, that shit's just gay, honestly.
From girls that I'm cool with to DDG is a narcissist and this and that. Like the nigga literally trying to create a narrative. Like he's not reposting anything negative about himself. Everything about me, mind you, like
I don't know. That just, again, that's just some weak ass shit. Like I'm not even from DDG. I'm just thinking from like a grown man perspective. Like I'm not gonna be reposting nothing about none nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That just feels weird. Even if I'm involved in the beef. Now Jay Cinco putting his POV out there, I feel like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking his piece. He's creating his content, saying what he has to say. But just like reposting petty shit, that just feel like some middle school girl shit. You feel me? Like, or high school girl shit where, you like subtweeting each other, retweeting, subliminal messages, but it's not even subliminal in this case. It's literally shit that's talking shit about. It's like, I don't know. That's kind of lame, but I feel you.
Oh my God. I just got to react to the video so I can really explain it.
Go ahead, man.
I let people sit here,
I'm skipping.
And all these in here grown as if you gonna let me sit here and control you, you soft. You be grown in this. I can't tell my brother what to do. I can't tell Deshae what to do. I can't tell T.O. what to do. This ain't my, this is our. And to be honest, my brother's the head of this, bro. It's not even me. I just showed up. My brother put all this shit together. That got the house together. He worked with the meme house and he put all this shit together, bro. That did everything, bro. This, if anything, bro, my brother can tell us what to do. It ain't me. I don't want to be the number one. I don't want to be, nigga, I'm number one in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm number one to myself. I don't look at my homies and be like, oh, y'all ain't on my level. What? Like, why would you think I'm like that? Bro, I get offline. I done raided Cinco 20 times. I don't give a fuck if I got 20, 30,000 people in my shit. I'm raiding my homies every time. Don't I ask y'all all the time? I'm like, who on? It ain't never been a selfish bone in my body. If Cinco make $1 trillion tomorrow, that does not affect me. If this make it to the NFL, whatever he trying to do, that has nothing to do with me. I have my own life, bro. Literally.
Saying some G gnarly shit.
So for y'all to think I'm envious of y'all got the wrong perception of me. And this, I've been getting perceived in the wrong light for the past 3 years. Like I'm completely used to it at this point. But I'm not gonna let somebody that knows me, that had private conversations, we know each other business down to the core, get online and try to talk crazy about me. And on top of that, you trying to talk crazy about the whole group. Y'all gotta read between the lines. I'm finna react to this video though. And I'm gonna show y'all, bro. This is the actress, bro. Like he do it all the time, but I'm telling you, Cinco, you don't want to do this with me. You just don't. It's not good business. It's not smart. Let's see if this works.
I'm not gonna be reading, man, cause
y'all hear good?
This ain't for no views. This ain't for none of that, bro. You know.
We 6 seconds in. 6 seconds in. We 6 seconds in. Is it echo? Is it echo? All right, let me stop. We 6. See, I'm finna break this down. So, oh my God, we 6 seconds in. He lying already. Y'all gonna have to hear it off the speakers, bro.
I'm saying, I want to start off the stream, bro. This is really hard for me. You know, I just want to put that out there right now. I'm gonna start off the stream just saying, this wasn't a decision that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? This isn't some I was trying to do because I seen a lot of.
Mind you, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro. This is a script that I would never participate in. It's not a script. All right, this is real life. This is how this really acting. He said, I'm not doing it. Look at us. Make eye contact with us, Cinco. Come on.
Narratives. People talking about it's cause my girl, like First of all, let's just nip that in the bud right there. I did auditions for Argue My Ball.
What the does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Somebody please explain to me what the my show has to do with anything, bro. Please. Can somebody please, bro? Please, please, please. I'm really trying to understand this, bro. We 34 seconds in. It ain't no way y'all believe this, bro. You really? All right.
Come on,
With my
DD.
girl.
Play.
My girl knew, like, she knows what entertainment is. She doesn't trip off shit. We have conversations. We have a very healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's never the case. Like, that's the last thing a nigga say. I don't even know why.
I'm gonna just, bro. I'm gonna calm down. My bad. I never watched this video. I didn't watch no clips on purpose because I wanted to give y'all my raw reaction. You can tell it's lying when he's sweating. Look at his underarms.
DDG a troll, bro. Play the fucking video, bitch.
You know he lying, bro. Underarms. What?
The program can't work if other niggas think they bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say any names, you feel me? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm just gonna kind of like.
That's like me saying, I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna explain everything that pertains to the name. Mind you, I'm pointing this out later on. I'm not buying no. I ain't even finna. See, I don't even want to troll because I already know how to go. I gotta troll this though. I have to, bro, because this is crazy acting. I'm not buying a whip from a place that say we buy cars, bro. Plain and simple. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the last troll. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Give like a surface level answer.
What the fuck?
You know
Yo, hell no.
what I'm saying?
He just dissed his whole whip. For
'Cause I'm not
why?
here to like just throw the blame on. But at the end
DDG be on that bullshit, bro.
of the day, like, I feel like the person that made me lead this shit definitely should come out and say something. You know what I'm saying? Because they the reason, and they know they're the reason. You know, everybody in the group knows they're the reason. Everybody in the group says, man, hey, I respect your decision. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Every if any come out and say they didn't, like, they're just lying to y'all, and that's on my heart. But one thing about me, bro, you feel me? I treat everybody with respect. You feel me? I treat everybody with respect and love. I'm very genuine to everybody. I've never done no backdoor. I never talk about behind their back. I never.
Why did you do this, Cinco? I don't want to do this to you, bro. I really don't want to do it to him, man. Bro, I really don't want to do it to this, bro, because when I show what the you was really on, it's over. I really didn't want to do it to you, bro. I genuinely didn't. But I can't even be that type of to be like, okay, I got to spare him because the Nick, mind you, text me and call me and do nothing. He just got on his stream. He waited till he got his little car and he like, all right, I'm finna try to shit on this. Okay, cool. Matter of fact, let me remind myself, this nigga's reposting hate. Knowing how much hate I already get online, this is reposting hate so I get more hate. This, all right, bet, come on.
Try to tear it down. Nice. I've never been that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me that make it real is I'm so real that I can call it when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to call them when they wrong. And that don't mean I'm coming at a in a dish.
Which I, you know, when we were watching Jay Cinco shit, I said in a real friendship, that should be something that you should be able to do. You should be able to call out your partner and be like, hey, bro, I feel like you was tripping. And, you know, even if we agree to disagree, like, I want to address that shit. Like, I didn't like how you was moving. And it shouldn't be a problem for y'all to go back and forth.
Respectful manner. You feel me? Like, I could just tell a nigga, hey, bro, I feel like this, that. You feel me? And any nigga can do that to me. I didn't have my bros come on like, hey, bro, I feel like this. And just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy I even got to explain how to even be a real. Like, that's kind of like crazy I even got to explain that. But real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's
keyword, call. You never called me. DTXKP, appreciate that 10. You never called me. What you mean? You got on stream. You want to make money. Everybody think I'm so money hungry. How can I be money hungry when I'm already full? I've been eating, y'all. Money is just my favorite rebuttal because nobody can call me broke. So I can't call me. If I can say, oh, I got more money than you, I'm going to say that. It's a troll. Plain and simple. Call. Mind you, call. Never called me, bro.
I will say right off the rip, if Jay Cinco never called this nigga and he just got up out his body and just dropped this shit, like, you know, just straight on some emotional shit, that's hoe as fuck.
Nigga got on stream. Kid shit.
As long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you move, like, all right, cool. But like, if you call it when they wrong again, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation transpired, you know, where I called a nigga out when it was wrong. You know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place. Like,
wait till y'all figure out where he called me where I was wrong at. Oh my God, y'all want to wait to the end, right? Should I stop pausing it? Okay, I can't wait. Remind me to tell y'all, okay? And keep in mind, he said he never talked behind nobody back. Keep that in mind. Everybody, write in your notes. He never talked behind nobody back. All right.
Like was genuinely wrong in that position. In their position, they was really wrong. But you know, the person came at that nigga very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Very childish, very immature.
I am childish. Everyone knows that. I am. Y'all say I don't take accountability? I'm childish. Don't give a. I'ma stay childish forever. Plain and simple. I like going to the amusement park. I have a ball when I go to the water park. I love doing kids. I love going to the what? Yeah, I'm childish. So what? But I move like a grown man. Plain and simple.
I don't know if I co-sign that. I don't think I can co-sign that, honestly. I mean, it's cool to be youthful. I feel like you should never lose your youth, but like when we having grown men conversation and it's like I'm not trying to be playing around. I'm trying to, have a serious conversation with my dog. I'm actually, I'm opening up to you about something that is bothering me. Like I feel like if my dog disrespects me and I come to him as a man on some respectful shit, and I'm like, hey, bro, I know you probably didn't intend to disrespect, but I feel disrespected and I would just want to address that. And then you trolling in my face and not taking me serious, that shows you don't got no respect for me. So that's not I gotta say, DDG, like that's not really a cop-out to just be like, oh, I'm childish. It's like, yeah, but I'm not having a childish conversation with you though. And you supposed to be my dog. And if I want to address something, you should be man enough to separate your childish tendencies and show me that respect. That's kind of like literally a child having a conversation with their mama or papa who is like on their ass like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And then you laughing and giggling in their face. What you think your mama and papa gonna do? They gonna beat your ass because that's disrespectful. Now, obviously, I'm not saying, that's just an analogy, an example. But it's like if you have respect for somebody, like put it on your girl. If you have respect for your girl and your girl come to you about X, Y, and Z, well, you gonna laugh and na boo boo in her face too. You know what I mean? Like that just shows you have no respect for that person. So I can't necessarily co-sign, like, okay, maybe you childish in your everyday life and you're youthful, but if one of your partners is trying to have a serious one-on-one with you, my nigga, like, you can't necessarily just be like, oh, I'm childish. You know that. Like, nah, that's weak, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's weak.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like tearing them down. Like it was to the point it wasn't even about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the animosity and animosity doesn't always have to be about money. Don't hate about because I got more money, I'm gonna hate on you. Like, nah, shit stems from different places. I'm not a therapist. I don't know where that stems from, but I felt it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, but
let me tell you what Cinco did. Let me tell you what he did. Cinco say some hoe shit, right? Then he'd leave the chat. So my childish, I invited him back into the chat so I get my bars off. You're not finna say some hoe shit to me then leave the chat. No, nigga, that's not how it go. No, we gonna finish this convo. say something to you, bro, and try to leave the chat after, yeah, come back. I
ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not necessarily judging, but not to say that I ain't ever been, I'm not judging anybody that does this. I don't think it's that deep, but I'm just so like not even on that. Like, and mind you, I'm locked in with my friends. We don't have like this ongoing perpetual group chat where we're just, going back and forth all day. Like that to me is fucking childish. Now, I will admit, I feel like that's an opinion. And I'm not necessarily judging anybody that has a group chat with their boys and their homies. Like, I don't think it's like weird or anything, but it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't got that much emotions to be sharing and giggling with my fucking boys all day. It's like, if we gonna have a good time or have a conversation, I'm just gonna call them up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the phone with my partner for a few hours talking shit, kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I never really got down with the whole group chat shit, but hey, maybe that's just me.
Done with you? I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say now. What the hell? Yeah.
Because even that, it's like I can't, there's no world where I'm sending no paragraph to my homie about no problem. Like, nigga, we just gonna get on the phone, or even better, be like, hey, bro, you know, we gonna handle this face to face as men, and not on no fighting shit. Just like, let's talk about this, you know, face to face. Like, I'm not gonna be sending no paragraph. The only motherfucker that gonna be getting no paragraphs out of me is a bitch I'm dating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and even that, I ain't really with the type of shit. I'd rather handle that shit face to face on the phone at the bare minimum. You dig?
Invited you back. I invited him back into the chat.
Like I said, I feel like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So nigga kept adding me back and just turning it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Gang, like, one thing about me, fool, like,
mind you, I gotta stop pausing it because y'all don't know the context yet, because I ain't tell y'all. I called everybody. Nobody ever singled out Cinco for anything. It's a reason why Cinco's the only one going online talking about it. We get into it all the time. Cinco done got into it with other in the group chat. We do that, nigga. We supposed to be homies. That's what homies do. You get into it with your homies. Y'all make up everything cool.
That is true. That is true. I mean, again, we don't know the context, and I do think there are certain like if you throwing low blows that you shouldn't be doing, like saying to your friends, then I feel like Cinco's justified in feeling how he feels. But at the same time, like, if you think that you just gonna be buddy with your best friends and never run into no disagreements, like, you also being a soft emotional bitch too, though.
We never brought nothing to the internet.
I need the context though, bro. Give us the context.
if I take shit very serious as far as like signs, you feel me? Like, if how I talk to you
Appreciate that
shows
fire,
you how
y'all
much
not
they value you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my cameraman right here, like, if I tell it, like, if we talk about something, we get into it, like, that goes for anybody. Like, if anybody get into it with they bros, y'all kind of like know what to say as far as like, let me keep that shit up here. You feel me? Because I don't want to go below the belt.
I only said one whole thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I said it at the end. Matter of fact, I don't even want that clip. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna re-explain this at the end so y'all can get the context, because I know how I'm gonna try to clip out of. I said one thing that was some whole shit, and I admit it. One thing that I said, but I had a great reason for saying that. Good reason. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute.
Because I know I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? And when it go below the belt and beyond, and it's just like beyond that though, like beyond that, fool, like beyond that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like, mind you, this happened once before, but I let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, the person came to me and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations. And I'm like, I respect it, you feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a very understandable person. I've never been I'm not this that try to be tough, especially with my bros, like, especially with my bros. Like, don't even act tough for other, act tough with that's really there for, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's like a hit on this girl, but he don't even hit on if they slap him. You feel me? Like, it's like that. Like, when you do like that, it's like, you're not real, bro. Like, that's not real. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, bro, I really stand on respect. You know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. Can't nobody make me do something I genuinely don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like overall with this situation, all it did was teach me, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't want to go somewhere. I'm the type of like, and it's just, this comes from, I feel like every like this, like, if you from the hood or whatever, like, or you just any person for real. Like, you go here, you want to go here with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what almost happened with me mentally, like, with everything. I almost went to a level and above, you feel me? Because I felt disrespected and all that. But I really had to talk to myself, and I had to talk with God on some, like, and this is real, bro. Like, this is like, child, like, this is genuine, like, for real. For y'all know me, fool. Like, again, like, I see people trying to say I use certain people and stuff.
Man, stop covering your underarms, bro. You know you lying.
Shut the fuck. DDG, bro, you be on some bullshit, my nigga. Tell us the damn context. Stop trolling, please.
Your shit a sprinkler. Your underarms a sprinkler right now.
Oh my
You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And you know you be like, bro, do this.
Oh my god.
He get to bringing up God
Well, I need some goddamn timestamps for this motherfucker.
when
Bro.
he trying to get that sympathy. All this is about getting sympathy. That's all he want. He trying to get him some sympathy. That's why he keeps saying, I brought it up to God. I did this and that. We all pray. We all pray. We all believe in God in this house. God ain't got nothing to do with you doing what you did. You didn't have to leave no group. You made that choice on your own, bro. This literally, he chose to do this. It was never this deep. It's obviously a hidden agenda, bro. I can't even really, let me shut up, because I can't even really get into it. It's just so much shit he lying about. I keep pausing it, but I'm gonna just let it play, bro.
Because, like, bro, what, bro? I don't use nobody, gang. If anything, gang, the reason why I would stay so long with him up and then I leave is because it's like, a nigga can only endure so much, bro. Like, a nigga can only take so much for it. A nigga can only take so much disrespect, bro. You feel me? And it's like, and one thing about me, bro, like, I always try to just and even with this group, even our group gang, like that Catholic gang, like you feel me? I love every nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? Well, almost every nigga. I love almost every nigga in that motherfucker.
Damn, that quick, bruh? Nigga getting 2 arguments. Now all of a sudden you don't with me at all? Crazy.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel like that's some whole shit he just said right there. But again, I need the context. Like if you in this whole talking, saying fuck your mama or some shit, you know what I'm saying? What was said? I need to know.
Wow, I wouldn't have said that about you. Feel it though. All right.
You feel me? I still wish the best for everything, for sure. But genuine love, like I love almost everything in that group. You know what I'm saying? But even that group, like it's not a real group, bro. Like that ain't real.
See, I would never say that about him. And the fact that he can get online and say that about me instantly, when I tell you how petty this argument is, y'all gonna be like, bro, are you serious? The fact that he can say that about that nigga ain't really with me anyway.
Now I did say that in the last video. It's like these niggas clearly don't respect each other, bro, because I could never get up on the internet, and even if we disagree to the point where I can't even be friends with my current friends anymore, there's no world where I could get up on the internet and be like, yo, I ain't got no love for these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, I've been locked in with my dogs for so long. We done been through so much together. It's like, I couldn't even say that, even if I motherfucking hated them now. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, bro, we just had to go our separate ways. If it was that, and that wouldn't even be the case because I know me and my dogs locked in. But yeah, bro,
he was never my.
Yeah, I could definitely feel that from DDG. It's like, yo, if you are able to say that after everything we've been through, after 2 days. Now again, we don't have the context, but that's again some lame shit, bro.
Real homie, that's clear as day. You don't do that. Me and my brother, bro, we literally, me and T.O. got in real fights. And I'm talking about me and T.O. didn't hit below the belt so crazy. I love that. I will murder over T.O., bro. It don't matter if something would have happened right after me and T.O. got into it. It don't matter if we related. It's the same with Rich, bro. If Rich called me, he'd be like, hey, this nigga, I'm there. I'm there. I would never say, oh, I don't fuck with this no more off of argument, bro. That shit is lame.
Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying like speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like last year I was at the bottom of the rank. If I put up to the club late, tell me over. Like you can't even get in the club. Like I'm not coming out to get you. You gotta call like T.O. or somebody. You feel me? Like that's the only.
What? Listen, I know this nigga ain't talking about no club, bro. I can't even tell y'all the last time we went to the club as a group on some club shit, bro. Are you serious? Y'all know this take 30 hours to do his hair, right? Nigga gotta clip his curls and put his conditioner in his and all this other shit, right? Cinco was always late to the club. I'm not finna leave the club. Bro, I seen get stretched in LA, bro. You think I'm finna, cause you're 40 minutes late. You want me to leave the section and come hold your hand and walk you to the section? You a grown man. What are you talking about a club for? If a nigga was on late to the club, I have to call T.O.
Me personally, if I make plans to be with my dogs, I'm going to make sure that all my dogs are with me. Me personally. But on the flip side, if I'm Cinco and me and my dogs make plans to be in the club, X, Y, and Z, wherever the fuck, and I know I'm late and it's my fault, I also am not gonna be an emotional ass nigga when motherfuckers are like, yo, bro, you late, and it's gonna be a hassle for us to come get you. I'm not taking that to the heart, me personally, because again, I'm late. And as a grown-ass man, just on some discipline shit, show up on time. You know, niggas be late here and there. It's like it happens, but it's like I'm not taking that to heart. Like I'm just seeing a bunch of emotional shit on both ends, bro. You know, again, we already reacted to Cinco shit, and you know, I gave constructive criticism to DDG from Cinco's POV, But just hearing the other side is just like, what I'm really seeing is what is true so far. These niggas don't actually respect each other. Maybe one respected one more than the other, but these niggas were never really actually like mud brothers, bruh. Because the levels of emotion and the levels of inconsistencies on both ends, it's showing like, you know, the things that what DDG saying, talking about his other homies, Baby Rich and T.O. Not super familiar with those guys, but, you know, I've seen them around DDG. Maybe he's way more locked in with them and Deshae Frost and whatnot, and obviously his brother, his literal blood brother, excuse me. But Jay Cinco, I mean, I haven't seen Jay Cinco with DDG for like over what? They've probably been cool for like the past 2-3 years maybe, and it's definitely been on some content shit. I think the reality is these niggas right here, they just not really locked in like that. Like, they are cool, they were good business associates, they made great content together, they laughed together, you know, they you know, created some memories together, they made a lot of money together. But when it really comes down to it, they didn't drag through the mud with each other, and that lack of respect from both of them, it's clear. It's clear.
Would have come get me. You could have called my brother. You could call anybody. What are you talking about? Why are we talking about a club?
When nigga get somewhere, like, you know, and that's just a representation of the dynamic of the friend group. You know what I'm saying? People just,
and I hate how you trying to make this like it's a cult or something, bro. Like, we be kicking it, bro. Like, everybody be kicking it. This trying to make it seem like this is death row. We streaming, brother. We not gang banging. We're streaming. We're literally pressing stream and reacting to making money. Like, this is kid shit to me, bro. I know I'm childish, but this is childish. This is like kid child to me, bro. This acting like we cripping or something. We in this streaming, brother. Talking to people online, talking to a chat.
And this is also probably another case of where, like, and I've had to deal with this before with just different people in my lives where, like, Jay Cinco really seems like the type of person that takes a lot of shit, like, takes a lot of shit to heart. And I could respect that. You know? But sometimes you gotta realize, like, shit just don't be that deep. And then on top of that, maybe it's that deep to you, but you also kind of have to have the foresight to realize that it don't be that deep to other people. And there's like this balance for your own peace of mind that you have to kind of do, is like, you can't expect everybody to move exactly how you move. Because when you have that expectation, they gonna let you down every single time. And what you gonna do? What you like? You gonna eventually you kind of gonna start having that victim mentality, like, oh, everybody's fake, everybody's this, everybody's that, because they not moving how I'm moving. And it's like, while what you move on and what you stand on might be some good moral principles, bro, like, also at the same time, not everybody's out to get you just because they not moving exactly like you. So it's a level of maturity that it's a lot easier said than done. Like, it took me time to understand that, like, yo, I can't expect people to move exactly how I am as a person. And once I lowered my expectations, as crazy as it sounds, it's like I started getting disappointed a lot less, because it's like, oh, like, yeah, he said some whole shit. I kind of expected that. Oh, he didn't move accordingly, or, you know, I kind of expected that. You know what I mean? And that's not a diss at those people, but it's just like they moral ground is just not really the same as mine. And now I'm you know, hold a grudge because, you know, now obviously there's got to be lines. I'm not saying that you should just let motherfuckers walk all over you and but some people just don't give a fuck the way you give a fuck. Well, you gonna lose sleep over it every night? You know, you got to protect your peace at a certain point.
Like, why are you trying to make this seem like we sliding on blocks and bending corners and like, come on, bro.
and then, you know, this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even the time I got talked to crazy, like this situation where just blatantly disrespected a nigga below the belt, he blatantly disrespected another below the belt, and that person didn't say nothing. They took it, like, they just,
Who you talking about? Put a name on it. Who? Everybody in this, we get into it. That's just what we do. We be around each other all the time. He just took it. T.O. was on my ass. Me and T.O. was going back and forth. T.O. was not letting, nobody lets me hold them. We have disagreements and we talk about it like men. I don't hold grudges. This with Cinco, I was over this in 48 hours. I was over it. The reason why I didn't call Cinco myself, after we got into it, this literally said, don't apologize like you did last time. It's up when I see you. That's what he's saying to me, y'all. I gotta explain what really happened towards the end so y'all can see. So if a nigga say to you, don't apologize me like you did, and you see how he said that I apologized to him last time, right? A nigga tell you don't apologize like last time, like you soft.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bro, well, you want to take it there to almost fighting words, or then shit. Because I will say that, like, I'm the type of nigga that I'll put my pride to the side all the time. I'll put my pride to the side all the time because it don't be that deep, especially we got love and respect. But you start trying to make me, like, it almost, Jay Cinco saying that DDG's trying to bitch him. But you put me in that hot seat, but like, hey, bitch ass nigga, don't apologize like you did last time. It's up. My nigga. Well, I guess it's up then. Like, what the fuck? Well, you think you just gonna boss me around, tell me what to do? You think I'm a hoe or something? Cause I'm not going like that. But again, all of this can be dissected that there's just a lack of respect between these two niggas, because I'm not saying that to my partner. I'm not saying that, and my partner's not saying that to me, because they know that's a boundary that we should not be crossing. Those are fighting words. It's up then. I ain't never said that to my dog ever. Ever.
I ain't calling your phone. If he wouldn't have said that 48 hours, I would have called him like, man, ain't nothing. Let's thumb wrestle. We get over it. Let's play 2K. We get over it. Let's play one-on-one basketball. Get over it. I'm gonna talk till you boom. We cool again.
I hear you, bro.
Crazy.
Nick calling bitch, I made you, and who you drive this, and whoop, like real crazy shit for. It's like, damn, like, what the f-? Like, and say something like that to the other. The nigga just ain't say nothing. You feel me? And just took it, and just, you know, whoop, like sat under it. Damn, me personally, fool. Like, one thing about me, bro, I believe in God so much, and I trust God so much. It's like, I would never put nothing above. Like, I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'm gonna stand for it. If I genuinely feel.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
I see what type of nigga DDG is, bro. Him and Jay Cinco not gonna mesh well, bro. I see what type of nigga DDG is, and it's not necessarily to say that either or is worse than the other, but it's just like, for these two types, and there's a nigga, DDG and Jay Cinco's values are not the same. They're not the same. And I'm not necessarily mad at either or, but it's just like, when you don't have that respect there and their values are different, like, it's going to be so easy to step on each other's toes. I'm seeing it so clearly now, bro.
Play something wrong, so I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the person says something so crazy, all this crazy, like
I'm just imagining, look, if Jay Cinco was talking to DDG right now to his face, this would be DDG's body language. And right off that alone, I can see how Jay is like, bro, I can't, like, you're not taking me seriously. Which it goes back to what I was saying, where it's just like, I do think DDG needs to be able to be more serious and lock in when he's having serious conversations with people that he says he cares about. But again, they can say whatever the fuck they want for the internet, but it's speaking for itself, bro. These niggas they not locked in, bro. They not mud partners, bro. They cool. They business associates. They're co-workers. They're like the cool co-workers. You know, when y'all go to work and you have the co-worker that you laugh with, you share jokes with. Sometimes you might even vent to your co-worker, like, but as soon as you clock out, you are not thinking about that motherfucker. You know, it's very rare occasions where you hang outside of work with that motherfucker. Like you go live your life. That's DDG and Jay Cinco, bro. That's what I'm clearly seeing it. Like, they are really good co-workers, but they are not friends.
Just devaluing, discrediting, you know what I'm saying? Telling me I wouldn't be, and I can't make it without it. And made you drive this and this and that. You feel me? It's like, and then I'm like, man, I'm out this. I ain't finna argue with you, bro. You a kid, bro. You mentally a kid. Talking about nan and the boo boo and just, bro.
Nan and the boo boo. Ee aha. Nan and the boo boo. Whoop de doo. Like, how you go from talking about I believe in God so much to nan and the boo boo?
I ain't gonna lie, like DDG couldn't do that to me, bro. But again, maybe we wouldn't mesh well as like best friends. You know what I'm saying? Cause none of my best friends are talking about no nan. I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You talk about some nan and boo boo. Man, nah.
None of his story is correlating. That's why he clutching his underarms, trying to dry up the wetness. Underarms squirting, freaky underarms. Nigga, what?
Childish, fool, like childish. It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Overall, said all this and that. I said I'm gonna lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal. Like, send a screenshot like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group, all right, bet. I was finna bring this. I was finna bring this here to y'all.
Bro, I put together a dog deal. Mind you, I don't have to do none of this, bro. I put together a dog. I'm like, man, hey, I was talking to this company. I'm like, hey, I ain't even trying. They like, hey, bring me some more streamers, whoop, whoop, so we can do this. I'm like, hell yeah, I got my homies, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to put on to some money, bro. I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for trying to put on to some money.
Send a little screenshot of some money. I told them, man, that money.
I'm talking about 6 figures though. I'm like, all right, you want to talk to me crazy? You ain't getting it. Ee ha, nan and the boo boo. Yeah, childish. Who gives a whoop-de?
Nah, that's I ain't gonna lie, DDG, that's corny, bro. That's corny. I cannot lie. You keep saying who gives a fuck. That's just like, no, bro. That's corny. That is corny. That's corny. That's corny. I gotta be honest. And I feel like I fuck with DDG, bro, but I gotta call a spade a spade. That's corny. Don't be waving no money in front of niggas' face, talking about nana and boo boo. You can't get this. Like, that's lame, bro.
Dude, congrats.
That made me feel like you don't even know me even more. Cause it's like, nigga, if you know me, you know I don't give a fuck about that. You think you could call a nigga out his name and disrespect him to the max, and you think you could send a screenshot of some money and I'm supposed to kiss your man? You out your mind, bro.
Why would you kiss my ass over some money? Obviously, when me and him going back and forth, I'm trolling this. Obviously.
You shouldn't be, though.
Let me tell you how surface level my back and forth was. I was like fat ass grills. I was roasting his grills, bro. That's how you know this. That's how you know it wasn't that deep to me.
Yeah, bro, but hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the more I'm hearing, it's like, DDG, you can't. If a nigga is trying to fucking have a serious conversation with you, that's lame. That is lame to be playing around with him in his face. Like, that's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. And at the end of the day, niggas be prideful, bro. You over here thinking like I'm a fucking game. You think like the shit I'm saying is not serious. Then, nigga, you don't respect me. It's disrespectful. So, regardless of how the conversation started, you not showing this nigga no respect. So how else is he supposed to act when you disrespect him? Because if a nigga disrespect, you was walking, it wasn't that long ago, the last DreamCon, a nigga came up to DDG, it was like, doo-doo garbage, and disrespected you. Now, granted, it was a stranger, but the disrespect nonetheless. And your brother went and tackled that nigga and fucking beat his ass in the middle of DreamCon. And luckily, y'all didn't catch no charge or no nothing off of that situation, because that nigga was a lame clout chasing ass nigga anyway, so he got what he deserved. But it's like disrespect. That's like you disrespecting somebody, bro. You're not taking them seriously. And this is somebody that you are saying is your dog. Why are you putting him in that position, bro? That's not cool, DDG, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I know his grill's big as hell. Everyone knows that. Grill's fat as hell. We know this. That's how childish my trolls was. I did not hit below the belt.
You out your mind, bro. You out your mind, bro. I don't know if others gonna go for that. I'm not going for that, gang. I don't need money that bad. I'm not saying I'm good for the rest of my life, but I don't need money that bad. I would never idolize a dollar before my respect, bro. I don't give a what you weigh. That's just, niggas send screenshots talking about 700,000, boy, that money. I don't give a
goofy business. 700 is 700, brother. is you talking about? Y'all hear this? Let's go.
I do like some money though, you know. And hey, if I was Jay Cinco, I just would have realized what it was. I would have realized that this nigga's my coworker. I feel like that's the play Jay Cinco needs to do. Honestly, he taking it. Jay Cinco is expecting something out of DDG that he's not gonna get. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with, like, if Jay Cinco decides he just want to walk and go his separate ways, cool. But at the same time, you guys are making money. Like, I could respect either option, but you just need to know what you getting into. Like, you can't expect that type of reaction out of this nigga. Like, DDG's not gonna give you that, bro, because he doesn't respect you. It's kind of like, and maybe this is where the ego and the pride, where me personally, I'm a businessman. At the end of the day, I look at shit as a business. So if I see this as an opportunity to excel my business, like, sometimes you got to play your position. And you guys, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Like, this is just straight up business. Like I said, I could respect a nigga that's like, yo, this is not for me. I'm straight. I don't need that money. I'm good. I'm gonna go my separate ways, period. But I can also respect the nigga that's like, okay, bet, I understand how these niggas move. I'm still gonna get this bag, but now I'm not gonna be affected by this emotionally, because I understand, like, we actually not partners for real. We just coworkers. Bet, cool, got it. You see, it's a different mentality though. It's a different mentality. So,
Goofy business, bad business.
Because at what cost? At what cost, bro? At what cost? My peace? You feel me? My peace? Like, what? Like, so I gotta sit up on and talk about a nigga or genuinely hate a nigga on the low? Like, man, hell no. Nigga, you can have.
I don't hate Cinco. I don't. Bro, I tell y'all, like, I really got over this shit in 48 hours. Even I see y'all commenting Ben. Me and Ben with the damn seat. I was cool. We chopped it up 10 minutes. I was cool. I don't know what the fuck he's saying now. Ben, stop instigating if that's what you're doing, bro. You hate farming yourself. Stop doing that shit. But me and Ben squashed that shit in 10 minutes. We grown, man. It ain't but a conversation. Easy.
That, bro. I'd rather go make 30K by myself. I'd rather go make 10,000, bro. I'd rather be broke by myself than eat with some niggas that genuinely don't fuck with me, bro. And it's various, and I have various signs. I don't let shit slide so many times, gang. Like, so many times. Cause I want to be accepted by a group of I thought was cool, or accepted by I thought was cool. Certain niggas I thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this, when you get some money and all that, you out of that shit ain't everything, bro. Money ain't everything, fool. It's all about respect, gang. You feel me? Like, my mama always taught me that. Like, it's all about respect, bro. You don't never let nobody disrespect you. Like, I can't miss my mama's birthday and throw her 10,000 2 years in a row. She gonna throw that shit in my face. Like, I don't want your money. I want you to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want you to genuinely respect me and show genuine love. That's what I thought. I thought going into the house, I'm finna make millions with my friends. And they told me, gang, put that aside, bro.
yeah, DDG's, bro, is on some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He's on some bullshit.
You gotta note it, right? Everybody tell me you gotta note it. All right, bet.
In between cutting off that disrespected the fuck out of me, cutting it off because he got some clout and some money and opportunities, then cutting it off that I grew up with for 20 years from the hood and said, oh, Jay Cinco a hoe, or ooh, like, that shit don't make it no different, nigga. I will cut you off as fast as I cut that. And that should show you, like, damn, cuz a real stand up, bro, really, like, stand on morals. Like, that's what I stand on, morals.
Jay Cinco definitely, again, I can respect it, but everything he's saying, I've heard this before. And this sounds like, obviously Jay Cinco's having his way. He's clouded. I'm sure he's making his money, but this mentality to a degree be holding niggas back. And it's not about accepting disrespect, but niggas be so emotional, bro. It's like you could stand on certain shit and still not be overly emotional. This nigga is emotional, bro. I can tell. Like, he's letting a nigga like DDG, who's gonna poke. Like, literally, there are people like that. I know y'all have gone to school with niggas like that will just literally do anything to get under your skin. It's kind of like that one friend that's low-key kind of your bully for real. Like, he gonna say all the shit that gets under your skin. He gonna play on all your insecurities. And some of y'all might be like, bro, well, a real friend wouldn't do that. But it's like, sometimes you gotta know who does what and how certain people move. Like, and I could tell, like, Jay Cinco has not accepted the fact that he's too emotionally invested, bro. Like, I'm just the type of nigga where When people show me who they are, I act accordingly. And I don't feel, it's like, now don't get it twisted. Certain shit I can't go for. I'm always gonna have my lines, but now as soon as if I was Jay Cinco and DDG start hitting me with the big grills shit, I'm just like, all right, bro, you got it. Like, I'm not even entertaining that shit. And I'm gonna just keep going and get my bag, do my business like a coworker would. Because what you gonna do? You gonna crash out of the job and lose your job? No. Now, again, if your coworker spit in your face, and I guess at the end of the day, it's objective, right? Everybody gonna take certain shit a different way. Jay Cinco clearly taking it like a spit in the face, but certain shit don't be a spit in the face for real. Like, you just feel like it is. Like, and I think there's criticism on both sides, man. Y'all done literally heard me say, DDG, you lame for not showing this man the respect when he clearly is, coming to you as a man and saying, hey, bro, I don't fuck with X, Y, and Z. That's lame. But Jay Cinco, he's being emotional as fuck too, though.
Boy, checking that time, boy. Look at that thumb right there, y'all. I know that thumb moist as hell.
Oh my God, you talking about shit.
Get a fair roast in on the internet. But I know these that be hating on me ain't got more money than me. So what I'm gonna say? I got more money than you. You can see me. You can see the problems I go through in life. You can see what I'm dealing with. You can see all this shit that I'm going through in life. Y'all got millions of roasts that y'all can say about me. I don't even know what you look like. What the else can I say? Your profile picture ain't cropped right. No, I'm gonna say, hey, nigga, I got more money than you. Whoop-de-doo. That's what I'm gonna say. I can't respond to no burner accounts and say nothing. That's why y'all think I only care about money. Bro, if I only cared about money, I wouldn't be doing a lot of shit, bro. I'm getting money. I can't control that, bro. My bills is high. I have no choice. I have to make money. I have a very expensive lifestyle. That's what I do. But when it comes to me responding with money, it's because I have no other rebuttal towards with burner accounts that I can't see. Do y'all see how much hate that I get every day?
I mean, I can't vouch for that because I've never been in that situation. But I do know DDG does get a lot of hate. And I don't know. That definitely could do something to a nigga mental.
You know how thick my skin is, bro? And I already told y'all, and I'm not even sympathy farming like this dude. But 2023 was a very, 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 very dark year for me. It was the first year of me getting hate. By the end of 2024, I don't give a fuck what it say. I DM now. Oh, you talking crazy in my comments? I DM'd the nigga early today. Talking crazy in my comments. I DM'd and blocked him. Yeah, nigga, I'm a human. I can't. That's the only rebuttal I have for what a be having random ass celebrities as they shit. That's the only rebuttal I have. I can't say nothing else. I can't see you. It's not fair. Plain and simple. It's like you getting prank called by and talking shit about you. What can you?
This ain't about the beef, bro. What's going on?
I didn't know. The folks that hating on me about what he's saying, how old are y'all? Be honest. Be honest, man. How old are y'all, bro? Gotta be max 10. Got to. It's no way. It's no way y'all really going with this. Like, am I that lit? Tell me, bro. Because I genuinely don't feel like I'm even scratching the surface of how lit I want to be and how turned I want to be and how successful.
This nigga, I'm going to skip right here, bro. Let me see if he kind of like actually start touching on shit. Because that's what he said he was going to do, right? We already seen Jay Cinco shit. Let's see what DDG actually feels about the situation.
I don't want to watch this no more. But I do want to say the notes. Let me see. All right. Do my whole little mojo off. What was we finna talk about? The notes? What's the notes that we have, y'all? Nah. This is what threw me for a loop. All right. It started at Mafiathon 3, right? So I already told y'all, prior to me going on there, I had a 30-minute conversation with Reggie, right? And I told him, I'm like, I called Kai before I even put up. I'm like, I ain't trying to go in there and mediate with no on live because they say some crazy shit. Then, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit there. I'm not gonna let it play with me. So I'm like, I'd rather have a conversation with it. We can talk off the camera, but I'm not finna just straight up just get on no internet shit with it. And you know what I'm saying? We saying some mean shit to each other. Me and Reggie talk, boom. I'm like, man, it's whatever. We squashed it. He apologized. I apologized. Boom, we moved on from it, right? So then when we got on the stream, it was like everything was cool. Now, Reggie said one line that I didn't catch. I didn't catch the line. And I gotta show you. He said one line that I didn't catch. And I'm like, if I would have caught it, I probably would have said something or at least stopped the segment and like that. But I'm like, you know what? It's too late. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go back upstairs and be like, hey, why you say that? And plus, the shit that he said is not true. It's not true at all. So I'm like, I can't even really get mad at that because that's like me. That's like a nigga calling me ugly. I know I ain't ugly. It's like a motherfucker calling me this and that. I know I ain't this and that. So it wasn't that deep. What pissed me off is in our group chat, I read it, right? I'm thinking the stream going amazing. Y'all seen, nigga, I was having a ball. Nigga, I was doing Spinarooties 720s with Tony Hawk and in the damn fold up bed having a ball. I was having so much fun in Mafia Thon 3. I was having a Tony Hawk. Do y'all know who Tony Hawk is? I'm having a ball. I goes outside after we did a little rap battle. Boom, boom, boom. Kai doing his segment with all the skateboarders and shit. I'll go outside. I read my group chat, and everybody in my group chat talking about some. Why you ain't fight him? Why you ain't do this? All this to get in a rap battle. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Mind you, I'm talking to everybody though. Everybody though. I do a group FaceTime. You know how you can group FaceTime a whole group? And I'm like, man, what the fuck do y'all want me to do? Mind you, I'm talking to everybody, bro. Cinco was not singled out whatsoever. I'm like, what y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to come in here and box on a 20-year-old, 21-year-old in front of all these nice establishments and look ghetto so you can say the Capaholics be standing on?
I can respect that. That's that, and that be that stupid crash out fucking hood mentality that a lot of you niggas can't shake. You know what I'm saying? And from what DDG is saying with him and Reggie, they already squashed it. They already shook hands and said, hey, bro, we moving forward. So it's like, at that point, it's really on some shit. It's like forever hold your peace. So what now? He just because he missed something went over his head, he's supposed to double back now and like it's like no, bro, just let the shit go. It's not that deep, and that's why I say niggas be so emotional.
Y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on. Me and him squashing. What? I can't fight nobody. Y'all know why. I'm not finna sit here and get on the internet and box no 21-year-old. And then it's a lose-lose if I was to do something like that. Then I'm a bully. And this and that. And then a nigga like Cinco ain't gonna defend me. Y'all ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm online. I do the group FaceTime. Everybody answer that but Cinco. And I'm going back and forth. We going back and forth. They like, man, it ain't that deep. It ain't even that deep. First of all, it's unprovoked. I didn't ask nobody to comment on what I'm doing on this damn stream. And they fucked my whole mojo up. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I came back on the stream, I'm like, bro, these just pissed me off. It fucked my whole, I couldn't even entertain like I wanted to because I'm like, bro, y'all is really nitpicking, bro. And y'all don't know what's going on when they ain't on the camera. So I'm like, okay, cool. Everybody answered the FaceTime call but Cinco, right? So since Cinco answered, this texting though. He texting like, this public announcement. And then he said some shit. This is what he said. Let me show you the screenshot. Can y'all read that?
I would have said fuck Reggie dead dad for niggas to be rap battling face to face 4 months later on Mafia-thon. Yeah, bro. And it's kind of like and this is kind of what I'm trying to say, bro. Cinco and DDG's morals are different. And this is where it's like my advice to Cinco is like, why are you overly worried about how a nigga handled a situation that really ain't got nothing to do with you? Like, I understand you think you his partner and you like, hey, bro, you got to stand on X, Y, and Z, but also understand that certain niggas, like, bro, it's a business. Y'all ever watch Snowfall? And there's the part where Franklin's talking to his boy. He's like, nigga, I ain't gonna let you destroy this business that I built brick by brick just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. He said that shit with so much passion and aggression. It's like, nigga, I'm not about to fuck up all this shit that I've done just because you, not me, but you don't like how other niggas are moving. That don't make no sense. So shut the fuck up and let me handle mine. You feel me? So I could resonate with that, bro. I definitely can, bro. And he got laughing emojis and all this shit. And okay, maybe you joking, right? But it's like, there's two sides to a story, bro. These niggas definitely, I think they can still be great, still be good co-workers, bro. But they not dogs,
would
bro.
have said, fuck Reggie dead dad for to be rap battling face to face 4 months later. Laughing emojis.
You was just working out with this. Bro, you doing push-ups, this and that. This a fake. He's a fraud. You working out, you laughing in his face the whole time. You want to diss his dead daddy? If me and Reggie beef is just so deep, why are you laughing in his face and acting like y'all buddy? Do y'all remember in Rome, this pulling me to the side, talk about some be the bigger person gang? Whole time on the side, he want me to do violence. So I'm a hoe for being the bigger person? I'm a hoe for squashing it with a 21-year-old, bro? This a fraud. He's a liar. Like, I don't know why y'all don't see through this shit, bro. The actor. He literally, and he texts, and mind you, we going back and forth for hours, like not even hours, but we was going back and forth. I'm like, and I'm trolling this at this point. And then it get to a point where really make me say, like, you know what, I don't fuck with this no more. This got to talking gangster with me. Typing with only C's and replacing all the K's. And I'm like, who are you trying to bang on? You talking about? You're not finna bang on me. And then on that, after what really crossed the line, bro, the following day, bro, I called T.O. because they all in the crib deliberating and shit. I called T.O. We going back and forth arguing, blah, 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 blah. This gonna say some shit like, Kai, your daddy. That's what he said. So I said, I made you. Yeah, I said it. I'm like, if you saying Kai is this, what the fuck am I to you?
Yeah. Hey. Again, I've given y'all my feedback on DDG. I think DDG's doing some corny and childish shit in certain areas, but ain't no way you somebody else gonna be disrespect me and be like, hey, bro, that nigga yo daddy. And then you think I'm gonna receive that information and not respond with some bullshit. Again, these niggas don't respect each other, because my dog, none of my friends would ever disrespect me like that, because that's a low blow. And from how DDG's telling it, Jay Cinco threw the low blow first. But you see how it goes. Jay Cinco thought it was funny. It was all fun and games. He said, Kai, yo daddy. Now DDG said, okay, well then, nigga, I'm your daddy, nigga. I'm your grandfather, nigga. I made you. Which, I mean, I don't want to take away credit from the things that Jay Cinco's brought to the table, but shit, I didn't know who Jay Cinco was before he started collaborating with DDG. Me personally, y'all let me know. So now his feelings hurt. But he done forgot what he said. And now everybody wolfing. And this is why respect is just so important, bro. Because it just shouldn't even get to this point. Nobody should even be talking to each other like this.
I gotta at least be your uncle or something. Nigga, I gotta be your grandpa. I gotta be something too. Cause there ain't no way you popping it like that. Right? That's what he said. So then, yeah, I said, I made you. And then that's what he got to doing all this other shit. So we get on the phone, arguing back and forth. I told this, all right, we going back and forth. This is how I saw this man, right? To me, it ain't even that deep. Even when he's saying the this and that, blah, 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 it ain't even that deep to me. I'm like, bro, this really not that deep. Let's just go get some 16-ounce gloves and let's just box this out and we can hug it out afterwards. That's how I solved my problem. That's how real friends supposed to go. You fight, you get it out the way, and then we good.
I don't do that. I don't fight my friends, bro. You know, again, the only time I've ever laid my hands on my friends is when we were boxing and sparring on some training shit, but not out of anger. I don't think, like, I don't fight my friends. I don't agree with that, honestly. My friends, I'm gonna talk it out. I got too much respect. I'm not fighting my friends. So I don't agree with that.
I told this nigga, hey, let's box this and get it over with. Boom,
But I hear you,
gonna
though.
tickle his nose a little big, you know, jab, jab. wasn't that deep. I wasn't gonna try to hurt the little man. Like I wouldn't even know that. I'm like, bro, you're not finna keep saying on the phone, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do this and that, blah, 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 blah. And then you don't.
Yeah, see, my friend, we're not doing that. I'm gonna beat your ass. None of my friends ain't ever get out their body to say some shit like that. As I would never get out my body and say some shit like that, because there's no going back from that. There's no going back from that. Hold up, nigga. I'll beat your. Okay, bet. It would never be the same. We can't come back. You can't. It's like how you wouldn't say certain shit to your mama. It's like the same way you wouldn't say certain shit to your dogs for real.
Don't wanna. Ain't that gang culture? Don't y'all fight all the time? I'm like, this should be nothing but a walk in the park. Let's just box and run this bag up for capaholics. Let's just get this shit over with. It's not that deep. This calls his Crip homies. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't my mans. This ain't my mans. This is not my homie. You calling some to come fight for you? Knowing how this can go, knowing how far it can go, I wouldn't be surprised if this was on the phone trying to put plays together to get me robbed, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck this got going on, but once he did that and he trying to call on me, I'm like, nah, this not my homie. After that, really, I was cool with the I was straight until he did that. And I'm like, nah, this is weird, bro. You don't call no niggas. Imagine we was gonna get in the backyard by this goddamn pool in the back. Nigga, we gonna box 1 minute. If Cinco would have knocked me out, we boxed. I would have still got up and hugged that and be like, we good. Let's go get on. We getting ready for stream tomorrow. This so. I ain't boxing. We getting shootouts now. I'm like, oh nah, you're weird. I'm cool. That's why I told y'all, bro, it's deeper than just a argument, bro. It's way deeper than that. Ben had animosity towards me. He did all this. I'm like, bro, I don't need you for nothing, bro. I don't need Cinco for nothing. Nothing. Bro, I could pull up 1 million clips of me looking out for this, me raiding a nigga, me being in content, boom, no hating bone in my body. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you eat don't make me. I don't give a fuck. If you winning in life, that don't make me hate on you. What? Then he get online with all this sympathy the whole time. This laughing in Reggie face, laughing in all these face, trying to network. And what really, to validate what the fuck I'm saying? Bro, if I go to anybody in Capaholic stream, bro, and I type in J5 on their gifted list, you won't see nothing close to 300. This sent Bruce $1,500. And he ain't even notice him. They sent Bruce $1,500. I get if you would have did a 20 ball. I get if you would have did a 10, but you ain't give none of your homies 300. But you gifting a random because you want to network. Every beef with, now you want to be homies with him and network? Y'all don't see how this fake Ben had a issue with me. Mind you, everybody in my group chat, everybody was like, because they know how I get, bro. Everybody know that why are y'all antagonizing me? Me and Jay, Almighty Jay, we's going at it. That still was like, we still squashed it. You know why? Because we real friends. That's what the you do.
And that's the part where this is what it all comes down to. And I've been saying that, I kind of said, I don't know all these niggas, but I feel like Almighty J, the Shay Frost, I don't know the other two, but T.O. and the Baby Rich. These are people that I have seen DDG with over like the past 5-10 years, gang. J5, he new to the whole mix, and that's not to say he don't got his own situation going on in his own success, but DDG and J5 are not locked in. Them motherfuckers were co-workers. They were not friends. And I think they're both of their mistakes, DDG and J5, they thought they were friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure sometimes it's hard to blur the lines. It's a lot easier said than done. I mean, that's not to say that you can't be friends with people that are new in your lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because I didn't know him for 5-10 years, it can't be genuine. Like, I'm not saying that either, but I also can see how when you get to that level where these guys are at, where there's so much money, fame, and clout and business involved, like, it is a lot harder to have new friends. Drake said it better. No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. Like, it's harder because at that level, a lot of shit starts to feel transactional.
Cinco though kept going. He kept going. That's why he not in the house. No, and it have never came out of my mouth of me saying, hey, you can't be in the Capaholics house.
Yeah.
I show up to the little trap house stream. I'm thinking he pulling up. They like, he not pulling up, bro. I'm like, y'all lying. I'll see on the day. If that don't pull up on the first day, then that means he just ain't in it. I genuinely did not think that he wasn't gonna pull up. I didn't think it was that deep. But the fact that he didn't pull up, it shows you, brother. Been wanting to dip. He been wanting to leave. Been on some. So I'm like, bro, you know, it is what it is, y'all. Like, it is what it is. What's my other notes? I think I hit all the notes.
Word, man. Word. I mean, hey, man, I gave y'all my thoughts. Y'all let me know if you agree, disagree. But honestly, again, there's always two sides to the story. I feel like DDG could have and should have handled the situation better, because from a place of, if your friend comes to you and is open up to you and is trying to make amends or try to get to the bottom of a situation, there really should be no room for the nan and the boo boos and but at the same time, you know, if Jay Cinco's leading with just disrespect, talking about other niggas is your daddy and whatnot, then hey, shit, now it's like all gloves are off. So this is still a situation of he say, she say, and I'm not gonna get on here and like overly pick a side, you know, but I think there's criticism on both ends. But what it all comes down to is these two individuals, they're co-workers, bro. They were good co-workers, and now they're in the same workspace, and it's kind of like I don't really fuck with that nigga over there, you know. But you still got to show up to work every day. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? Longer video, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.